Like most businesses, I'm here because this is where I was born and raised. I was born in Wenonah, went to school, of course, went to college. I started building canoes when I was in college, and I've not done anything else since then. Built the first part of my factory when I was a senior in college and continued on ever since, so that was over 40 years ago. The area is unique to my business. We have the natural resources, the river, the lakes. It's the perfect place to have a canoe company and kayak company. The river is absolutely spectacular to boat in, and besides that, it's in the central part of the U.S., and so we can ship east and west from here pretty good. So, I mean, being in the Midwest works well for a manufacturer that ships all over the country. Most of my workforce has been with me for years and years and years. I have a number of people, 20 plus years, some 25, 30. Some of my workers 10 years, so it's a career choice for them. We also have college kids. We have the universities in town, and they come in for internships or for a year or two, and that's great for them also. So, you know, Midwestern workforce is second to none in the world. The boat's never good enough for me, and so we're always changing things and making the boats better, lighter, stronger, tougher. Now, innovation in construction is another story. We've followed the composites through the years. We've improved the product through the years, everything from different resins, different fibers, different materials, different ways to lay them up and infuse and bag. So we've won some industry awards for the way our boats have been built, and we've been very successful at it. In our area, we have a cluster of composite companies, and we have our university in town has a 4-year engineering, composite engineering degree. A lot of synergy there, a lot of excitement. You know, there's different types of composites: thermoplastics, thermosets, injection molding plastics. What we do is not injection molding. We do rotomold, we do hand layup, and we do thermoform. And so we do talk to the other companies in town. Plastic Comp is a company in town that makes high-tech pellets and parts for injection molding parts. RTP does the same thing, reinforced thermoplastics. So, and some of our kayaks, the rudder blades are thermoplastic injected parts. The seats are thermoplastic. We have some parts that are thermoformed. So you use these other companies to get ideas and to help further the product line. You want a workforce that enjoys living here, and whether the people enjoy the outdoors, hunting, fishing, the arts, the climate. So, you know, what I tell our city and town and other cities around here is make your cities so your kids will come back here after university. And, you know, everyone's got a little different hot button. Some like to ski, some like to bike, some like to boat in the river, and so a lot of hunters and fishermen too. Cities have to have all of these things combined together to make these cities so their kids will come back here. I mean, there's a lot of opportunities in the world for kids to go to now, and I think we have a good balance in this area of recreation and work and arts, and so I think that's a big reason to be here. Of course, we have to make a product that people want to buy. It has to have some value to them. It has to be made so there's a unique difference between us and somebody else. We don't sell to big box stores. We sell to smaller specialty shops. Our thought there is that they can take a client and work them through our lines of boats better. And so we're particular on who sells our boats. And I think that's a big part of why we've been successful through the years. It's good business to be sustainable. I mean, you know, why waste heat? Why waste electricity? One of my new buildings we built 5 years ago. It's insulated well. The electrical systems in it are the most modern you can do. We just updated one of our big ovens to be way more efficient. It's a natural gas burning oven. you do those kind of things, both because it's good for the environment, but both it makes good business sense. We recycle everything we can recycle. Our counties here, Wenonah and La Crosse County, have very strong recycling programs. I mean, it pains me to see people not recycling, but that's what's done here. Here's an interesting story. I had one of my importer that we sell boats to in England was here once, and he'd never been to the U.S. and his wife didn't want to come. I think she was almost afraid to come, and he was here for 4 or 5 days. We paddled, and he was shocked at the size of the river, the cleanliness of the river, and there was no, he says, where's the people? There's no people here, and you know, you don't lock your car up when you leave it, and you recycle. He says, Americans recycle. So it was a wonderment to me. I don't know what he was thinking before he got here, but once he got here, it was a different mindset for him. We live in a nice place. It's clean, it's beautiful. We have a lot of neat things here, and that's who we are.